Okay, I heard a rumor that last one, there was no sound on there. I really do apologize for that. Right now I'm just heating up the grill, ensuring that it's ultra hot. Just want to make sure that the grill is preheated and we're ready to go. Got it heating up at 400. Beautiful evening out. I just wanted you to know that. Very happy that you guys are here with me. Let's go make a delicious meal. Let's redo it and let me know if there's sound, because the one shooting the video will let me know. Okay, let's go do this. I've got like the most fantastic rub that I use on the majority of my red meats, my ribeyes, my New Yorks, all my real good red meats. I'm gonna show you this great rub recipe right now. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. You're gonna love it. Here we go. Okay, I've set it up all nice and neat and clean so you can see it. It's all right here. Now, what we're gonna do is add all these ingredients right here in the bowl. And then we're gonna add some olive oil in that. We're gonna slurry it around and we're gonna rub it on this nice sirloin, okay? In first is the cumin. After that, Himalayan sea salt. After that is the chili powder. Cayenne. Oops, that spilled. Brown sugar. With that brown sugar. This is a heavier brown sugar, so it's going to be a little bit harder to work with. Black pepper. And a little bit of ground oregano. But I can see that I messed up a bit of the cayenne. Let's make sure we get that in there because that's pretty important in this rub. I'm gonna add some olive oil in with that, just like this. Okay. Bring it over here. We're gonna mix it all around. So you want it to look well blended, no lumps, no clumps, and no. Just nice and smooth, velvety looking. Okay? And you want to grab your sirloin, throw it on a new plate. Remove this plate. Wash your hands because you have raw meat. Even though my hands will be in that raw meat again. No matters. We're going to wash them anyway. Make sure they're clean. Grab your spoon. Grab that rub with the brown sugar, the cumin, the cayenne, Himalayan sea salt on there. This is brown sugar. You want to break that up. Break that up, okay? You want to use a spoon because I like to grind it. I like to grind it in the meat. Okay? We're going to just use our hands. We're going to get right in there. Heck, sometimes I like to massage it. Just rub it around and massage it as much as you can. Flip that over like that. Grab the rest of it. Boom, just like that. Right on there. Use your spoon again. Move it all around. Move that slurry all around. This nice rub. Just bring it all around. We don't want to waste much there. We're just going to use our hands, massage it into the meat. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay, just like this. We are not refrigerating this. Okay, that is the wrong thing for you to do. You want this to warm up slowly. Ambient. Remove your bowl, wash your hands. Just like that. Now this evening, we're having a grilled gnocchi. So I need to get that squash that I'm introducing into the regular gnocchi on the grill right now. I've got it made up in the fridge already. Just like this, I've got a little olive oil on there and a little S&P. I want to add half an orange on there. Half squeeze of orange juice on there. Okay, just at the very end. Because if I leave it in there with the orange, it'll just end up in the bowl at the bottom. And that's not helping anybody. Most importantly, not helping the squash. Let's go hurry on the grill here. Hope everyone's having a great evening. I know I am. The sun was out earlier. Super hot. Okay, I'm gonna throw this squash right over the element. I don't want it in the center. I have a ribbon element that wraps around on this grill. I've had this grill for a very long while, as it probably shows. She's well seasoned, just like that. That's that olive oil, that orange juice now, and a little S&P. Okay, we're gonna close that up. Let's head back inside. I've so far had just a blast with this group. It has been amazing. I have a lot of new friends. You all know who you are, because as of right now, we are in communications. And I just really appreciate you all. I'm having a blast. I like to clean as I go, because after this is all said and through, I'm not going to want to do this. So I'm just going to wash up, get it going on. Grab my drying towel, just like this, boom, boom. Earlier, I pre-blanched some russets. Just going to strain those out. Grab my strainer, be right back. Boom, just like that. This is just water. I'll rinse it later, no big deal. No whoops, not gonna harm anybody, anything. Let's bring this over to our handy dandy nice bowl. Just like that. This is just russet potatoes. Heavy salted water, so it absorbs the salt and I don't need as much salt in with the mixture. So I've got one russet potato cubed, already blanched in there. I'm just gonna mash it up. Just like this. Okay, mashed potato, mashed. I'm gonna add a little rosemary onto that. I'm gonna grab my handy dandy little knife. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna lower my heat on my water. I don't want to be too organized. I've already shown you how to use your fresh rosemary and how to slice up fresh rosemary. I don't need to show you that again, I'd well imagine. Just like that. Love my little board, love my big board, love all my boards. They're very, very, very versatile. In with the potatoes that I've just mashed. Lemon, yeah? Lemon's gonna go right in. I've got some seeds there that I claw grip. We all know it. Let the juice just flow in. So one lemon, one sprig rosemary, just like that. A little lemon juice is a cleaning agent. I don't need to wash my hands with that. After that, what I'm gonna do is 1 cup white unbleached flour. That's gonna go right in there like that. And we're gonna mash it all about. Right now, they're gonna shake hands and they're gonna get to know one another. Look at this. It looks a little bit like oatmeal right now. It's a bit clumpy, lumpy. Oh man. After that, what you want to do is you want to grab an egg, a fork, and a bowl. You want to crack your egg. Boom, just like that up against the board. Split it open like that. I got the garbage right here. I'm going to do that. My hand was on that garbage lid. I'm going to wash them. Just going to scrub them right up. No big whoop. Boom. I'm going to grab my drying towel. I'm going to look pro quo, swing over my shoulder, and give this a whisk. 1 egg, or 1 cup flour, 1 russet potato. You see the sequence: 1, 1, and 1. A little rosemary, a little S&P. Lemon juice going in. I don't want to waste any of this egg, so I want to grab my rubber spatula to make sure I remove it all. Rubber spatula. Let's remove it all. I'm just gonna bring it all around there, just like this. Okay, boom, just like that. Okay, and then we're gonna head over to the board over here. Okay, boom. This is where the meat lie. Let's clean this area up, make sure it's nice and clean. Remove that. Grab a nice cloth here. It's already had soap. I know that. Just make sure, even though the meat was not on the countertop, we want to make sure that we're good. Dry it off. Just like this. Dry that off real good. Because we're going to put flour on the board. There we go. So we got our egg in there now. We're just going to mix it all about. Just like this. We're going to get right in there. Now the reason why I want to throw this on the board is because I actually want to use my hands. Because my hands are an instrument. Not only will they offer it love through my soul, it's also just what I'm used to. I'm just using my tools. Got some extra flour here. Gonna throw a little bit of flour on the board to start. Just a little bit, just like that. That squash is on the grill out there. It's up here. It's on my mind. I'm thinking that I need to go flip it. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, let's go throw our gnocchi, which you now know what it is. Flour, egg, russet potato. I've got rosemary in here. However you want to flavor it, you can flavor it with anything that accents what you're going to use it with. I like rosemary because rosemary works very well with meat. This has raw egg. It's got mixed flour. I will be washing my hands after this. Right now it's slightly slimy but very easy to work with. Want to scrape as much off as I can. Homemade gnocchi, there's nothing like it, trust me. Just gonna wash my hands up here. Boom. Let me heat up my onions for my hollandaise sauce, just like that. Boom. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna gently fold this into the flour. Gently. You want it kind of soft. You don't want it hard, glutinous, anything like that. You want this thing to be gentle. Just gentle. Just gentle, but smooth. You still want it smooth, but on the inside, you just want to have it slightly lumpy from the russet potatoes. You don't want them completely smoothly mashed. The reason why is because it would be very mushy in your mouth. Having little hints of solid russets in there will just give it a little extra love in your mouth, you know? Okay, boom, that's pretty good. That's holding together real nicely. I don't want to add a whole bunch of flour. The reason why I don't want to add a whole bunch of flour into this, very simply, is just that it ends up to be very chewy. Okay, I'm going to allow this to rest because I don't want to overwork it, right? I don't want it to be glutinous. I don't want to overwork it, so I'm going to allow that to rest a little bit on the board. But I'm going to show you guys how to make hollandaise sauce. It's quite easy. Everyone goes, oh, hollandaise sauce, this is unbelievable. I can't make hollandaise sauce. It's so professional. It's not professional. It's super easy. Let me show you how to do it. Okay, let's go over to the range, the stove top, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I got some hot water in here, as you can see, right there, hot water. I got a big old bowl. Okay, hot water, big old bowl. I have had this water up full heat. She was rumbling, it was boiling, it was going off. I've since lowered it to low. I'm gonna bring it up to about a medium low now, just to heat it up a little bit. I've got some onions that I'm going to add in there later on after the fact, you'll see. But first I just got to add some rosemary into that too. As you can see, I've got rosemary in the gnocchi. I might want to just add it into that hollandaise sauce too. Let's throw that in there. I want to sweat the rosemary. Sweat it, opens up those flavors. Just like that, boom. It's going right in there. Just kind of want to introduce that, wiggle it around a bit, shake it around. Right now I just got white, regular Walla Walla white onions in there, lightly golden brown. Now I'm sweating off that rosemary, shaking hands, mingling, happy, having some wine. I don't know what they're doing, but I know they're happy. Okay, we're gonna lower that right to low now. Okay, so this water now is heating up, as you can see. She's heating up. I need 4 egg yolks in there. Let's break the egg yolks, but we gotta separate the egg white from the egg yolk. I'll show you how to do that using your hands. Okay, this is a clean bowl, had water in it. All I'm gonna do is crack it, I'm gonna throw it in my hand. I'm gonna let the egg white run through. I don't need it. Very yucky sink, we'll clean that up later. No worries. Again, the egg white rolls out. The yolk remains. Egg white done. Egg yolk remains. Egg white runs right through my claw grip, just like that lemon juice. You can roll it around, she won't split on you. Boom. Now I'm going to swap over, see it? I'm over here now, just got to wash my hands up real good. That is raw egg. Boom, just like that. Now, what I want to add in this bowl is some hot sauce at Worcestershire Lean Parents. You guys have all seen it. Worcestershire, it's going in. This recipe will be is out already for all of you individuals that have joined the tribe of awesomeness. Okay, so we've got, and the hot sauce that I like to use, there it is right there, sriracha. You guys got it, I know that. But you know what? It's not enough. I want to juice up this hollandaise sauce. I want to make it very original. I want it to work with everything else. I've got orange in the gnocchi already. Now I want it in the hollandaise. Fresh orange juice. Usually you'd use lemon juice. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use orange juice. I'm going to let this liquid heat up a little bit. Now, just really spring it up. Really give her, I'm just going to add some kiwi juice. Just a bit. Gotta squeeze kiwi quite. There's not a lot of juice. It's more flesh than juice, but just enough to accent it. The reason why I'm using the kiwi is because rosemary and kiwi absolutely love each other. A great drink, actually, is rosemary, vodka, and a wedge of kiwi. It's fantastic. Rinse my hands. That's just juice. I'm not using soap. No, not gonna use soap. Okay, I'm gonna spin that around. Got a little bit of the kiwi in there. That's okay. That works for me. These egg yolks are going in, but first, before I do that, gotta heat up my butter. Boom, 1 minute. I already have it in the microwave because I'm not prepared. In go the egg yolks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab your rubber spatula, which is way over here. Make sure you don't waste any. Pretty crucial. And all you're going to do in a figure 8 motion using your whisk and your wrist is just give it a go. Don't be shy. Just let it go. Should be nice and brown like that. That's okay. That's that Worcestershire. Very spicy. That orange juice is going to make it brown too. What you're wanting to do here is on a medium-low heat. While that water's rumbling, you just want to keep moving that egg yolk to froth it right up. I know outside I've got the squash. I know. But it's okay. It's always going to be okay. Because we're just having a good time. And if it's not okay, remember, there's always a plan B. Have a look now in this bowl, how it's frothing now slowly. Slowly frothing. Figure 8 motion of your whisk. Moving that egg yolk all around so it doesn't clump up on you. It's nice and smooth. Oh, there we go. It's just going to gradually thicken up quite nicely. Just like this. Okay, now, you guys, now you're running with me outside to go grab that squash. You ready? I'm going to lower this heat right down to 2. Run with me, okay? Run with me. Ready? Let's go. Squash has beautiful grill marks. She's okay. Okay, beautiful grill marks. Let's just make that a little bit longer there, okay? Let's go back in. Froth this up. So in here we got the 4 egg yolks, Worcestershire, sriracha, orange juice, and some kiwi juice. Now I'm going to shut that right off. I'm going to grab the butter. Now I'm completely estimating how much I need of the butter. I'm just going to gradually add it in, just like a salad dressing. I'm going to try to move my hands so you guys can see this properly. I'm only adding in a little sprinkle at a time, guys, so it won't split on me. Heat is off. Okay, and if I add a little bit much, I'm just going to allow that to come together before I add a little bit more. Just going to try to do it so you guys can see here. This is a good arm workout, it's a good wrist workout, and it's good for your moral values. Not splitting a hollandaise really means a lot. Hollandaise can sit out for a few hours even though it is egg. That egg is no longer raw, you guys know that, so don't worry about that. I know you might be concerned about why is he making the hollandaise so early, because I am, and it's going to be okay. Let's whisk that right up, just like this. Boom. Look at that hollandaise now, guys. Look at it. It's just coming together now. Just coming together. Now, right when I get it sort of happy, I can really give her. Now. There we go. Boom, just like that. So we got some orange in there. Let's just have a little bit. Oh. Haven't added any S&P yet. There's no salt in there yet. This is light. It's just delicious right now, as it is. But man, you know what? Let's enhance this. Let's enhance this big time. Okay? Let's rinse off the spatula. This onion and rosemary mixture is just gonna go right in there. Nicely browned onions. The scent of that rosemary is really gonna accent everything in the end, which I'm sure you probably already guessed. Just like that. Another thing for the sink. I'll clean all that up later. I'm not too concerned right now. Okay, let's mix that up. Just like that. We're gonna leave it on that water because I want it to be hot and warm. No worries. And every once in a while, I'll mix it up. I'm gonna every once in a while, because what will happen while it's under heat, it'll form a skin. I don't really want a skin, because that skin is hard to remove at the very end. It ends up very crunchy and it won't blend real well. So I just don't want that to happen. So I'm going to make sure we're good. Just like that. I'm going to add some salt now. A little S&P in there. Just like this. Bang, 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 bang. Ba-boom. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. There we go. Give this a stir. Remove this off the heat. Just to see how it's doing. I get that onion right away. I get that rosemary and then the sweetness of the orange and the kiwi. This thing is going to accent everything so nicely. It's just ridiculous. Okay, now I'm going to remove this water, you guys, because that's excess heat I do not need. But what I do need is just a little steam heat. Let's go grab that squash. Come on. One, two, three, four. Let's go back inside. I'm gonna crank this up now. I'm gonna crank up the barbecue as hot as I can, because I'm gonna have to be out here very soon to cook the sirloin. Okay, so a very important detail for you. I already got hot water on for that gnocchi. It's actually reduced way more than I would have liked, so I'm going to run some hot water for a little bit. I want about halfway. That's where the gnocchi is going to go to, you know, to blanch, you know, to cook. See, hollandaise has the skin. Give it a stir. Just remove it right off the heat at this point. Actually, I'm going to add some water into it, a little hot water, just to blend it nicely. Because that onion has a high acid level. And so now you can see if you add a little hot water in there, it blends it all real neat like. I'm going to leave that alone right now. Get the butter. Okay, let's add that squash in the gnocchi. So, here's the gnocchi, here's the squash. I'm going to scoop out that squash. Okay, it's very hot. My hands are very well seasoned. I'm just going to do a few for you just to make up the plate, and the rest can be saved till later. Woo! She's hot. This is no joke. It's very hot. Okay, hope everyone's having a fine evening. Where you're from, you're all from Eastern USA for the most part, I would well imagine. A few from the West, to all my Wests out there. Hey, to all my Easterners out there, yo. Hope you're having a great night, sincerely. Okay, so that's about enough right now, just for this particular amount of flour gnocchi mixture. I have extra squash there. We'll leave it. We'll use it for something else. I'm thinking a soup. That'd be nice. Okay, so here's your mixture. Here's your new squash. Now I'm going to bring this out. Just going to bring it out. It's a little bit wet in the middle. That's exactly what we want. Just going to load this up with more water. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right there. Okay, now you're just going to grab your squash and you're just going to throw it in there, just all over the place. I have added no salt whatsoever into this. I've heavily salted the water. If you heavily salt the water, then the gnocchi will have salt on the inside, outside, and all around it. If you just have it salted, in the mixture, the salt forms in certain areas rather than widely spread. You want that widely spread. Now, once you get the squash on the outside like this, add that acts as flour in there to adhese it. And we're just gonna do this. I'm just gonna blend now. Just gonna blend that grilled acorn squash in with that gnocchi. Oh, it's so spongy and so nice right now. It's crazy. Blend it, blend it, blend it. Grab some dough, grab your knife or your scraper. Just like this. Don't waste that flour. Use it. You will have to add more flour once you add the squash into that. As you can see now, a little of that marbling has the squash in there, yeah? Beautiful. Okay, let's make gnocchi. I'll show you how to do it. All you do, slice this in half, roll this out, roll it out. Don't be afraid if it's slimy, grab more. I got a lot of things happening tonight, man. This is a crazy night. Just gonna stretch that out just like this. Hope you guys have nothing to do. It's gonna be a long one. Work it slowly. Work it slowly. I promise you though, in the end it'll be nice. This is how I roll my gnocchi. You're not gonna see this on YouTube. There's another way to do it on YouTube. Whatever about YouTube. This isn't YouTube. This is MeTube right now. And this is how I do it. As you can see from here, have a look here. I have it, I don't have it rolled absolutely around. I have it flat on one side and upright. So then it makes my job so much easier. You want to flour that edge a little bit. You want to go boom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So there you go, 17 gnocchis. What they say is you flour it around, bring it in a pinch. I don't do that. I go, you know what, you're so happy right now. You're ridiculous. I like my gnocchi any size, you know? Any size. It's my gnocchi. It's no one else's gnocchi. Right? It's mine. I have it how I want it. Boom, that's that. I'm going to save more gnocchi for another time. That's going to go in that bowl there. Now let's go throw this on a plate after I wash my hands. Boom. Now I know that when this gnocchi hits the water, it's about 5 to 6 minutes. That's as long as I'll need on that grill. So actually, before I throw that in the water, I'm thinking, okay, this ribeye could go on. It's pretty slender though, so we're not going to rush it, but I do have to grill off some asparagus and chard, which I'm going to grab for you right now. Asparagus. Let's get this over here. This is organic asparagus. You don't need organic asparagus. I'm going to show you something real quick. This gnocchi water over here is good for blanching. Okay. Throw this in here for just 1 sec. Let that blanch off a hair before she goes in the grill. Don't concern yourself that it's all the way in. I just have the thick sides in the water. This Swiss chard right here, rainbow Swiss chard, boom. Hands are on that lid, gonna give them a little wash, not much is going on. Let's head to the grill with these. What a great night out here, you guys. It's just beautiful out here. Can't believe it. Little wind, little bit of wind, but everything's nice. I love spring that way. This is a hardy leaf, super hardy leaf. We're gonna wanna throw that up top though, regardless of how hardy it is. I'm just gonna warm it up. Just gonna warm it up a bit. Throw it right up top and just gently warm that up. We're gonna leave the lid up because if I close that lid, those leaves are gonna burn. They have moisture, but not that much moisture. Now you want your meat to rest for a few minutes. Let's go throw this on the grill. Look at this ribeye, it's beautiful. You can see that rub has been completely absorbed in there. That brown sugar and salt is gonna be absolutely fantastic. Just leave it on the grill like that. Lid up. Let her go. Oh yeah, I also wanted to give a shout out to the Food Network. Let's remember when it was just one individual, one room, one kitchen showing an audience how to do things. Let's bring that to the Food Network again. I miss it. I haven't seen it for a while, okay? So if you're out there listening, Food Network, bring it back to one chef and an audience. That's what we need. Okay, so this is blanched. Look at this now. That lower area that's really thick is blanched. Asparagus does not need long. But what is super fantastic with this is the fact that now this water has asparagus juice in there. Enhancing all the flavors, bring them all together. Let's go hug this on the grill now. Now you can see it's slowly all coming together, yeah? Let's just chuck that on there, just like this. Just let that all go, okay? Let that all just be happy for a little bit. Okay, have a look. I'll be right back. Okay, what do we got going on? What we want are lines. We want some serious lines. Let me have a look at that. Do we got some lines there, guys? Looks like we're getting some lines. Once we get a few lines in there, we rotate it like this. Let me show you. Look at this grill. I'm just going to rotate it like that. So just off to your left now. About half a turn, okay? Don't worry about those flames. I don't have the lid closed. It won't flame up and eat all that grease. That heat will be widely spread. We're gonna let that go for a little bit. Just warm up those leaves gently. Let's go make that gnocchi, blanch it off. We don't need the sriracha, the Worcestershire anymore. That's going in the fridge. What we do need is that gnocchi over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just gently place it in the water. When are they ready? They're ready when they float to the top. They should be so light and fluffy, right? A good gnocchi is a light and fluffy one. Okay? Light and fluffy. Got that rosemary in there. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. This is on a medium-high heat. Bring that up a little bit. Let that just go off a little bit. I'm going to prepare myself with scrubbing my pans here. I'm going to get rid of this. And then why don't you guys have a look at that gnocchi and the grill outside and see how we're doing. Alright, how are we doing out here? These leaves are getting nice and limp and slightly crispy. That's beautiful. I'm going to flip my platter over. Just like that. I'm going to flip my steak. Look at those lines, guys. You get right in there, it might be a bit hard to see now. We're losing light. But these are just warming up so nicely. Lightly grill marks. I'm going to lower that side right down. I'm going to remove this Swiss chard. Just like this. I'm going to show you a Swiss chard magic trick. Go right inside with this. I've got the oven set on warm at 200. Let's go in, I'll show you something. Okay, let's head over to the board right here. It's half a lemon I held onto for a reason. This Swiss chard's gonna swing around like this. These leaves are crispy. I want that. I want that. These crispy leaves are still alive. They will absorb liquid. They will absorb an acid and loosen up. So we're gonna grab some lemon juice. We're just gonna sprinkle over top. We're gonna grab a little S&P. We're just gonna sprinkle that over top, okay? That salt will bring out that added moisture that's been locked in there. Not only that, but we're going to grab a little bit of the melted hollandaise butter. Just drizzle that right on top. Use your hands, it's a tool. Don't be afraid. Just wash them afterwards. So we got the lemon juice on there, salt, pepper, and a little bit of butter. Oven's already preheated, that's going in. How's our gnocchi doing? We'll lower that, we'll have a little looky-loo here. Grab our fork. We'll just kind of wag that water around and see what we got. Oh, look at them blossom. They're beautiful. Look at these. Look at these. They're just beautiful. Oh. These are almost ready. They're kind of up and down still, so they're not 100% sure. But right when they're all floating up to the top like that, they're good to go. I'm going to shut that heat off. I'm going to leave them in the water. Not really overly worried about that. Let's go see our steak. Come on. It's winding down. Rotate that one just like that. Remove our asparagus off of there. Let's bring all that asparagus inside. Just like this. Asparagus going in your hollandaise water pan with butter, melted butter, just like that. We're gonna throw that on about a medium-high heat. Let that go. Inside of that, I'm going to add my special spice blend, which, if you subscribe, as you know, I don't like that word. If you join the cool club, you'll have that special spice blend. So we're just making sure that we're gonna add a little bit of sauce to that, a little bit of butter. Strain the gnocchi. Get that out of there like that. That looks beautiful, just like that. Get rid of your lemon, throw that in the garbage. So we're almost ready to plate. Let's rest that ribeye. Let's go grab it and rest it. Yeah, add something else a bit different to it. Very important for you to rest this thing. Let's go have a look at how it looks on the inside. Let's go over to the beauty board right here. We'll go right here. This is the cleanest spot we got. We're just gonna allow that to rest. We're gonna let that rest for about, you should rest it for about 11 minutes to be exact. But us, we're not gonna rest it for 11 minutes. Or we'll rest it, you know, about 5 minutes. This is now no longer good. Asparagus is looking good. Let's shut that off. Residual heat will make sure that's warm. That oven is warm enough. We'll shut that off. We know the shards in there. Asparagus is good. Shards good. Hollandaise is very good. Looks delicious. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make, I think I decided to make something with mint. Yes. Just a very quick infused mint oil. Okay? Flip your board over, don't be afraid. Flip it over to the clean side like that. Grab your mint. Boom. Just like this. Grab some mint from outside. Julienne it. Let's get right down there. Julienne that right up just like that. Hope you guys are on your 3rd glass of wine right now. Okay, now that mint, as soon as I sliced up that fresh mint, it was absolutely ridiculous. All this is mint and olive oil. Okay? Beautiful. That's going on, that's going on. What else can we do? I think we're pretty good. I think we are pretty good. Let's wash up this board real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get rid of that gnocchi, bring it over there. Go like this. Now that I've made one hell of a mess in the kitchen, scrub that board right up. Just like that. Bang, bang, bang. Just like that. Grab another cloth, I'll be right back. Grab a clean chef cloth and I'll show you how to plate this. Let's go over to the big bad boy board over here. Grab all your spoons and have the spices. Throw them on this plate. Move everything over. Grab your scraper, scrape this up. Just make a little room for the plate. Look how clean it comes. That flour just comes right off. Handy dandy little tool. The scraper, handy dandy. Clean plate, yeah. Okay. Okay, so now clean plate like this, beautiful. We're gonna bring our clean board over, just like this. I use a wet rag underneath the board so the board won't slide. That rag is clean. Grab your steak. Right now it's lost some juice, as you can see. That means it's resting. What will happen is the longer you rest, that juice actually absorbs right into it again. So I'm a little bit reluctant to just slice right into it, but we're gonna do it anyway. Let's make up the plate, shall we? Grab your gnocchi. Put it in a cup. Ooh, this is so nice and light, it's ridiculous. So nice. So nice. Get that squash in there. Beautiful. Slice up that steak. Long, narrow slicer. Beautiful. Just gonna grab a few slices. I'm gonna slice it on here. If you guys could just go right on in here. Look how I'll show you how I slice it. Just gonna do it like this, okay? On an angle. As you can see, it's a beautiful medium rare. That's how I wanted it. Just a beautiful medium rare. Sorry, my hand's totally covering. My bad. Just like that, we're gonna throw this beautiful medium rare sirloin right on there, just like that. Okay, she's all coming together now. We're gonna remove that olive oil. Olive oil heats up quickly. Let's grab our Swiss chard. Just like this, come around. Beautiful. Get rid of that. This juice, save it, love it, consume it. Gnocchi in a cup, bam, right over there. Leave it there, don't touch it. Swiss chard. Let's bring it around one side. Swiss chard the other side. Okay? Grab your asparagus, just like that. Just bring it right over top like this. Just like this, okay? It's beautiful. Beautiful. This olive oil, smoking hot, mint olive oil. Smoking, smoking hot. It infused this mint perfectly. Just gonna accent those veg with this mint infused olive oil. Just gonna accent. I'm gonna even add just a little bit around that plate. Just a hint, not too much. Looking good already. Earlier on, I made a garnish. Just gonna scoop out my half of a tomato. Okay, scoop that out. Just like that. Grab a little scoop. Scoop around the bottom, grab your green onion floret, throw it in there like that. It looks like a beautiful flower. Grab that, lift that up, that gnocchi on top, just like that. Beautiful hollandaise. Right over top, I use one of those spoons that help the spices, why not? Beautiful hollandaise over top. Just like that, make it drizzle down just neatly. Not too much, just enough. But I mean, I'm sort of happy with that. Let's just juice it up with a little bit of green onion. Wasn't that hard, just hard enough, right? Slice up your green onion. Boom, just like that, bring it over here. End it off, just right on top. And boom, there you have it. Grilled acorn squash gnocchi, sirloin medium rare. You can have it well, whatever you want to do. I like it medium rare. A beautiful orange kiwi hollandaise, accent with rosemary in there. Some asparagus that we grilled, more of a warming. Little green onion garnish. Looks beautiful. End it here. Have a look. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I appreciate everything that you do. You guys are amazing. And I just love this. I'm lucky. I love this. This is a hoot. So I'm happy that you're out hanging out with me for just a little bit. Have a look. Enjoy. Have a great night.